Hey, you guys. Just a little update. I'm at the hospital right now. I just got done seeing my mom. And update number one, their nurse was not fired. They said they couldn't give me any information about what happened. I was like, I know exactly what happened. I was like, she's not fired. She got training. And I was like, if I check her record, I'm almost certain that that's not going to be the first time they had an incident or a report on her doing something like that or treating people a certain way. So I'm going to find out what her name is, and I'm going to take it higher. I just found out the doctor that discharged my mother while she still had pneumonia, he's no longer with the hospital. You know, that they didn't transfer her. We requested it quite a few times, so I don't know what happened with her not getting transferred. As well as we found out they're giving her a medicine that has nothing to do with what's wrong with her. And when she asked them, questioned them about why they were giving it to her, they told her they don't know, it's just preventative. And the doctor told her, well, if I was you, I would just take it like they told me to. And when I was talking to the head of the patient advocate, you know, first of all, Valtrex is for herpes. My mom does not have herpes. She's never first of all, I mean TMI, but 2017 is a long time. And all the tests that she's had, if she had it, it would have came up. So I know she had a blood transfusion. So if something comes, y'all talking about preventative care, because she has a bed sore. Valtrex is not to treat bed sores. Why are you giving my mom herpes medication to treat her bed sore? Like, they never transfer her from the first day. I requested a few times for her to be transferred when she first got here, and I believe 2 more times, and one of them was with one of the other patient advocate people. They're going to check into it. But so the nurse only got a training. The nurse from the other previous time, the time before she got admitted now, when she had to go right back the next day because they sent her home with pneumonia and she was still sick as hell and weak, and they sent her home. So we wound up right back in here. But that nurse only got a training. So I'm gonna go above their head and find out what I need to do so this don't happen again, because it will, because she just got training so she could go on and treat somebody else the way she treated my mom. So she doesn't learn less. She can be like, oh, I can do whatever I want. I can treat people how I want. I can get away with what I want. They're only going to give me a training. So I'm going to go above that training so no one has to go through this again. So yeah, that's just the update. I will know. I may or may not send another email to the CEO of the hospital, the president of the hospital, and Jill, because at this point, I mean, what's the point of yeah, so that's the update. So they're gonna, since I was fed up with her not being transferred, now they're gonna look into it and they're gonna call the other hospital to see if they have a bed. Which, if they would have fulfilled my request when she was first admitted to be transferred out of this hellhole, we wouldn't be here. So, I mean, well, she would have been transferred already, but now they may not have a bed. So, we'll see. That's the update. The nurse she only had to have training, but she's not going to learn from that, because I can guarantee I'm going to see how I can find out if she's had other complaints against her. Basically for the same thing of treating people who look a certain way. So, yep, that's the update, just in case, anybody was wondering. Yeah, people still doing what they want to do. I think I requested 4 times for my mom to be transferred from this hospital, and she has yet to be transferred. I told them I don't feel comfortable or safe or secure in their care of my mother, and I want her transferred out of here, and she is still here. They're giving her medicine, so she has a bed sore, which they're not, if she has a bed sore, that means they're not doing their job. They're not turning her, they're not checking her, making sure what she has, what she needs. So she developed a bed sore in the hospital, she says, about a week ago. And now they told her to treat her bed sore for preventative care they're giving her Valtrex. So when she called me, let me know. She like, what's Valtrex? You know what Valtrex is? We look it up. It's fucking herpes medicine. They're giving her herpes medicine to treat a bed sore. You cannot treat a bed sore with herpes medicine, with a herpes pill. And then when she questioned the nurse about it, she was like, oh, it's just preventative care. Didn't go any further into it. Explained to my mom, like, she is confused, a little confused and everything. So why wouldn't you explain to her? And then when she said when she told the doctor about it, asked him why she's taking Valtrex, and she hasn't been taking it. She hasn't been taking it because she's like, why are they giving me this and I don't have herpes? And she asked him that, and she said he told her, well, if it was me, I would just listen to them and take it. No. So yeah, that's the update. I'm getting ready to leave the hospital now. Yeah, but this isn't over. This isn't over. You just can't treat people how you want to treat them because they look a certain way. So I don't accept training. She needs more than training. She needs not to have her job anymore. Because how many times can you train somebody to treat people with dignity, with respect, not treat them based on how they look? So she doesn't need training. She doesn't need her job, and I'm gonna make sure that happens. All right, guys, let me get ready to go because I don't want nobody to walk past and see me recording and be like, you got me in your video, delete that, it's against the law, blah, blah, blah. You know how people be. So yeah, that's it. I'll be back with the next update when I have one. This isn't over, Novant. This isn't over.